Good morning, ninjas. Good morning. It's
Pump Monday.
Pump Monday. What are we doing here?
We're doing environmental stuff.
Environmental stuff.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So as you remember, I mentioned to you, even in last video, and I think the video before, but definitely in this last video, landed a pretty good sized job. Well, we are here and we started on it, and we're not going to finish. Of course, there's several trips we got to get here. We're not going to finish nothing today, but we're definitely getting started and getting the ball rolling.
I always bring my ice cream with me. You can just set that here, won't melt or nothing.
How warm is it today?
Oh, it's cold.
28 degrees?
Yes.
You know, instantly somebody's going to say, we're making it cold. Try -4.
Yeah, no, here in Siberia, we're still mowing grass and it's 2 degrees.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know how that goes.
Okay. So, the job consists 6 trees to come down, haul away, all 6 of them, and then remove all the stumps, haul the stumps away, and then plant 4 new American hollies. Okay, you guys probably, some will remember this backyard. This is our weekly account. We do all the shrubbery and things. We just did a couple of videos ago where Sassy got hurt.
Yes.
Well, you didn't get hurt. Yeah, you got scraped a little, scratched. So there was a tree right here. It was actually the smallest one really out of the 6. And so that's part of the pile. And then here's one we just brought down. We also, as you see, the ones with the yellow paint on them is the ones the customer painted that want some down. So that's another one. And so that would be 3. Here is 4. Okay, it's dead. And then there is those 2 dead ones right there. You can see them, spot them from the airplane. And that's 6. So, 6 trees cut down, hauled off, stumps removed, hauled off, 4 American hollies. And if you're wondering how American hollies look like, if you haven't been around the channel when I did them last spring, this is what they look like right here. Okay, these trees are about 300 give or take pounds a piece, and this one is not doing too well. And it started out like this when we planted it, and then it came back to life, and now it's struggling. So the customer said, let's just leave it, see what it does by spring, and if it's not looking better, then we may have to remove this one and plant another one. I am using, ninjas, the Echo PPT 266 pole saw right there. And Sassy, what kind of Echo is that we're using right there? It's one of the smaller ones, not the smallest, but it's the CS361P. I like this one because it's about a medium. They have definitely smaller ones for guys who are climbing. And then of course they got the bigger ones, but this one is just not too heavy, but not too light. And it does a really good job, plenty of power.
It's dangerous to sweat out here. If you sweat, your underwear is going to get wet, and if it freezes, you're stuck in one spot.
Okay. Seriously. When we come back, I'm going to bring an extra big ladder, the extra long one. I have the medium sized one and then the extra long one. Not a word. We're going to tie it at the highest point possible as far as I can get up there. And then I'll have Sassy pull that way while I cut. A lot of you probably right now are going to be wondering, or are, but Nick, where's the tree crew, Nick? Where's the tree ninjas? The tree ninjas are busy and they have plenty of work.
That's the exact view every proctologist has in the morning when he gets into work.
What?
Trust me.
And I totally, if I didn't have the time and it was in the middle of the summer, for example, this is something where I would have my tree ninjas taken care of. But being that it is winter and we have all the time in the world now, why do that when they have plenty of work over there, when this is something me and Sassy can do, where I can keep Sassy busy, give him the hours, and just take our time. We're not rushing. We're actually enjoying. It is cold out here, guys. I can't feel my fingers, but we're just taking our time, being safe. And a lot of people have asked, why am I not putting some more videos of my tree ninjas? My channel is really just lawn care related. If you try to mix lawn care with trees too much, which is what I tried to do, as you guys saw some of the old videos, if you go back, anyone that's new to the channel, if you go way back even to last fall to spring, yeah, last fall into last year spring, you will see several videos of me and the tree crew and all that.
Seed money does grow on trees.
It does.
Take over the truck, I get this pair of cutters.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. What Sassy doesn't know is I just cut this thing and it landed right there with the rope, whatever you want to call it, tied to it. So wait, he's in the truck now looking for cutters. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna, there he is, here he is. All right, ninjas, back home. Dropped off sassafras, and we didn't get to do the Nature Minute because we ended up going to Lowe's. I got some of that chicken wire mesh, whatever you want to call it. Got a staple gun and some staples. We're gonna try to do that first thing in the morning. I didn't record, nor did I get a chance to talk to you guys a little bit earlier about it when we were out on the job site. But I did sell the BR 450 this morning and the Husqvarna BT 150 BT, I believe, to a very, very awesome young man. I believe his name is Tanner. I'm gonna double check because this is important to me. Make sure I get your name right. Tanner, yeah, okay. He drove all the way from another state. I mean, obviously we weren't that far, but different state. I think probably about an hour drive or something, maybe a little less. But he showed up with his mom, he showed up with his grandpa. Really nice to meet you, buddy. I hope those blowers serve you well. And they do need a little TLC, as I have even showed in the videos and told you ninjas, but I've even told him this morning. He was very excited. Definitely knew what he was talking about. He was a big Gravely fan. He had a Gravely hat. I told him he's not right. But, dude, 13 years old, ninjas. 13 years old, and this kid's going around spending a couple $100 on lawn care equipment. And he's so excited. You know, he was telling me, he's like, Gravely's got this 20% off. It's gonna really save me some money. You're freaking 13, man. When I was 13, I was trying to focus on buying video games or something. This kid is, you're going somewhere, Tanner. You're going somewhere, man. You know what, ninjas? And you know, he's not the only one. You know, Andrew, the guy that bought my scab. I mean, that kid just dropped down thousands of dollars right in front of me on a mower at his age. So this is what I'm thinking, what's going on here. I'm thinking the generation that we're in, ninjas, our age, is the generation that got doomed. Not everybody, but a lot of them. It's one of the reasons why people in our generation, we have a hard time finding workers. We have a hard time finding people who want to work. People don't want to work, period. People don't want to own anything. They just, I don't know. I think the generation before us was good. We suck. And then I think the generation behind us is where it's at. It's going back to what it really needs to be and how it should be. And I love that because it shows to these young kids who are doing this, and they will show it to the generation behind them. If you want something in life, you got to work for it, man. You got to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you, and nobody owes you anything. You got to earn your keep and earn your place in this world. The best way you can, the best way you know. Find your passion. Doesn't have to be lawn care ninjas. It could be anything else. Find your passion. Find what you love to do. Some people find it faster than others. Some people, it takes them forever. But unfortunately, some people go their whole life and they just settle and they're miserable. Find your passion. It's very important. But I do think this next generation is doing well. I mean, this is like 2-3 kids right now that are anywhere between 12 to 14 that I've come across, talked to, you know, and they're just doing phenomenal. They're doing great things, man. You've got kids, man, kids walking around with thousands of dollars in their pockets, buying mowers, blowers, weed eaters. They're already thinking ahead of their age. It's one of the reasons why I choose to go a different route than the majority of people that are on YouTube in this community. What we want to do, and we have a responsibility, the ones who are doing YouTube and showing what we're doing and things, is to show the generation behind us not just the glorious, beautiful things in life. Oh, my truck, my new plow, my new trailer, my new mower. But it's showing them the steps to get to that. Talk about it. But really, I posted this on Instagram. Kids will listen by your do's and not by your says. So like, just because you tell them, oh, you got to work hard, you got to work hard, you got to do it, it doesn't mean anything. Sure, it's nice to hear, but you have to set the example. You have to be in front of them and to show them this is what you have to do, and here it is. I'm doing it. Visual, hands-on. Doing this doesn't do a whole lot of things for a whole lot of people. Tomorrow is Thunder Pumper Tuesday. That's right, Thunder Pumper Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. Peace!